Giveaways. Should we be doing them in 2021 for our Amazon products to rank? Let's talk about it. All right, what's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, really neat episode that we've got here for you, video episode, whatever you want to call it. We're here. We're bringing the gold for you. We're giving you everything, as always. So actually, you know what? Before we jump into the video, do us a favor, throw us a like. It helps us with that YouTube algorithm, and it's super important for us if we want to continue to grow the channel and continue to be able to give you guys as much content as we possibly can, okay? So give us a like, give us a comment, think about subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed, okay? We'd love to have you because, you know what, we're dropping new videos every single week, trying to get out multiple videos every week to you guys if possible. So that's kind of our goal, and we're going to keep striving to do that. Excuse me. But what we're talking about today is something that I think is extremely important because it's something, again, a lot of people get hung up on, okay? Giveaways. Is it something that we should be doing? And everybody has their own opinion. My opinion is absolutely not, okay? I do not believe that giveaways are something that you should be doing. I think that there are so many other ways that you can launch a product on Amazon, that you can get ranking, that you can get sales going, and not need to rely on giveaways or anything like that, okay? So we're going to have tons of videos that are going to cover all sorts of kind of, you know, outside the box ways of thinking and everything to help you get sales. But on this one right here, we're going to focus specifically on why giveaways are not something that we should be going after, and we should be thinking in other terms, because I think there's a lot better ways to be able to do it. We're also going to dive deep and take a very close look at a lot of things that determine, you know, how high we rank on Amazon. We're going to take a deep look into the Amazon algorithm. And no, I don't have like some secret contact at Amazon. I don't have a guy that knows a guy or anything like that that can tell us all about Amazon's algorithm. This is all stuff that we can kind of draw conclusions, hypotheses, or whatever that word is called. I was never great in math or science for that matter, so you know, I don't know, but I think that was the word. But we can draw certain conclusions based on things that we've tested. Dan and I have tested these in the past and everything to give you the best, you know, best potential idea of what we believe really drives a lot of things with the Amazon algorithm. So let's dive into my screen, and I want to break this down for you, why we should avoid giveaways, and, you know, give you some reasoning for that as well. Let's do it. All right, perfect, guys. All right, first, check out this slide. Like, how sleek, how cool is that looking right there? I mean, shout out to Microsoft PowerPoint, you know. We certainly didn't have this back in the day, you know, when I was in high school and college. Remember, you know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but do you remember, like, making presentations in college? You know, I graduated from college now 7 years ago, you know, so when I was in college, like, it was just basic PowerPoint. Like, it didn't have anything like this, you know, cool looking or anything like that. I don't know. Anyway, like, it's just technology. You gotta love it, right? Like, I wish I would have known about all this e-commerce stuff, you know, when I was in college. You know, that's the crazy thing. Okay, I just wanna stop and talk about this for just a second. Like, think about like how amazing of an opportunity that we all have right in front of us right now. Okay, like, I went to college and graduated in 2012. Actually, so I guess it's 8 years ago, almost 9 years, I guess, at this point, because, you know, we just got into 2021, so time flies, man. But, like, you know, I grew up in the digital age, and technology has, you know, forever been expanding and getting bigger and better all the time and everything. But, like, when I was in college, we only had one online digital marketing class. Like, isn't that crazy to think about? We had 0 e-commerce classes, and we had 1 internet marketing class. Okay, other than that, they were still teaching all the old methods of doing all this stuff, which is you know, is extinct almost. You know, like, how crazy is that in such a short time span? You know, literally less than 10 years, how much the world has changed and is going to continue to change moving forward. I mean, e-commerce is the future, guys. You know, and that's why you guys are taking advantage of the opportunity. You're taking the initiative and getting into this at the right time. All right, so anyway, let's jump into this. Okay, so first and foremost, when we are trying to get into the mindset of how do we rank a product, and we need to truly think about Amazon's way of thinking, okay? Because at the end of the day, the biggest thing for Amazon is how do we make Amazon money? That's what they truly care about, guys. Okay, us as sellers, you know, we're there to make Amazon money. Let's not fool ourselves. We can all make a lot of money in the process as well if we do it right. However, Amazon's first priority is and always will be themselves, okay? So we have to figure out, how do we make them the most amount of money possible, and then in turn they will give us better ranking, which will bring us more money, okay? So it's kind of like if you're trying to get into a grocery store with a potato chip line or something like that. It's brutally competitive trying to get in there, and what we need to do is we have to almost buy that shelf space. We have to show that retailer, the supermarket, that we're willing to do whatever we can to make them more money, and then in turn they will give us the eye level shelf space. Eye level is buy level, man, and that's what we're striving for on Amazon. We want that, that top 10. Ideally, I prefer top 5. We want top 5. We want first possible viewing as soon as they get on that page of whatever it is that you're selling. Okay, so ultimately, how do we make Amazon money and also gain ranking in the process? Well, we need to put the most cash in their pockets by converting shoppers to buyers. Okay, so the more shoppers that we convert to a buyer for Amazon, it makes them more money. They will in turn rank us higher, which will bring us more money by giving us better organic traffic that we don't have to pay for and drive ourselves. Okay, it's a pretty simple concept if you boil it down to the surface, but a lot of people really struggle with that concept. So I'm going to say that again. We put the most cash in Amazon's pocket by converting as many potential shoppers into buyers that we possibly can. Okay, and then they reward us by making them more money. They will reward us with increasing our ranking and giving us better positioning, so when people look up that keyword for our product, we get shown higher and have a higher chance of them clicking on our listing and potentially buying. Okay, higher organic ranking means less money we have to spend on things like PPC or outside traffic trying to get us into a better position. Okay, so the 4 main things, at least that I've always looked at, and this, again, guys, this doesn't mean that this is Amazon's algorithm. We haven't cracked the code on Amazon's algorithm or anything. Nobody truly knows everything that goes into it and how they make their decisions. But based on a lot of different tests and things that we have done with our products, these are kind of the 4 main ones that we always strive to hit and make sure that we are really, really closely paying attention to. Okay. First and foremost, click-through rate. Okay, what is a click-through rate? Click-through rate is going to be, let's say that you're selling a golden picture frame. Okay, so customer types in gold picture frame. Okay, there's going to be that first page of however many products are on page 1. Okay, let's say that you're on page 1. Okay, how many times out of 100 customers, how many times do people, as they're looking through that whole list of products, do they pick your listing and end up clicking through to it? Okay, that's your click-through rate. How many times out of 100 people are customers clicking through onto your listing? Okay, so obviously the better click-through rate, the higher Amazon will potentially rank us, because we have a listing that looks appealing to people. Maybe it's our pictures, maybe it's our title, something about it. Maybe we have a unique differentiator that they can instantly see on the picture. Whatever it is, we're getting a high click-through. Okay, from there, are we converting that to a sale? Again, very, very simple. How many of those click-throughs that come to our page are we actually converting to a purchase? Okay, which puts money in Amazon's pocket. Okay, so our conversion rate is very, very important. Okay, sales velocity. How many units are we selling? Okay, and we're going to have other videos that are really going to be breaking down how you can really tell how many units should I be selling of my product depending on the keyword, guys. And that's the biggest thing to always remember with Amazon, is it's all about the keywords. Okay, keyword ranking is exceedingly important on Amazon. Okay, but how many times are we selling that product? What is our velocity of that product? Again, the more times that inventory turns, the better it is for Amazon, the less that they're holding in their warehouse, and the more turns out of that inventory that they are getting, which creates sales and money for them. Last but certainly not least, selling price. How much are we selling the product for? Because again, Amazon has a cut of every single sale that we make. Okay, so actually, to break this part of it down, I created another slide which I think really effectively breaks down this whole concept even a little bit more to give you a better idea where we're going with this. All right, perfect. So this right here is actually going to talk about what we were just talking about with selling price, and it's going to give you an idea why giveaways are not the answer, guys, when we're trying to rank a product. Again, remember, Amazon cares about the selling price because guess what? They're taking a 15% commission of every single sale. Plus, they're getting their fulfillment fee and everything, but they're taking that 15% commission, okay? So they're taking that based on the sale price, okay? Whatever the product sells for, they're getting 15% of. So excuse me, let's just do a little example right here. Let's say you're selling a $40 product, okay? So on a $40 product, their referral fee, if we're basing it on the 15%, is going to be $6, okay? So Amazon right off the bat is going to make $6 on that $40 sale, but they're not done yet. There's going to be the fulfillment fee. Let's just say, again, for the sake of this right here, to make the math simple and easy, let's say that the fulfillment fee that they're charging on that product, more likely than not, is probably going to be a little bit higher than that. But again, we're going to use $250 on this. That's their starting standard minimum fee. We're going to say that the fulfillment fee is $2.50. Okay. Amazon's cost to fulfill that, let's say, is maybe $2, okay? Because they're going to make a little something on the fulfillment. You know, they don't make like huge money on the fulfillment, but they're going to make something, okay? So let's say they're making 50 cents per unit. So either way, Amazon's total profit per sale after paying for the fulfillment of it and everything, their total profit is going to be $6.50 on that $40 product. Pretty sweet deal for them, especially if it's a good selling product. Now, let's take a product that we're doing a 90% giveaway, okay? This is where things get really interesting, okay? Because first off, giveaways, one of the toughest things are, if you're using a launching service that does giveaways, you're already in, you know, not in the driver's seat basically. You're already way behind everything because you're going to be paying them hundreds of dollars to launch this product for you. And if they're doing big giveaways, then you're giving your product away at a huge discount as well, okay? So not only are you losing money on the product, you're losing money on the launching service doing that. Now, ultimately, if it ranks your product and everything, then we're all happy. But you're starting out way in the hole on everything because you're paying all this money out, okay? Secondly, let's say that you're doing a 90% off giveaway. At that point, okay, let's say that Amazon's referral fee, again, 15%, but it's only based on that $4 product. Again, remember, it's a $40 product that we started with, but if we're doing 90% off, we're only selling it for $4. Okay, so Amazon's only going to get 15% of $4, which is 60 cents. And again, let's assume that the fulfillment is the exact same. They're going to make 50 cents on it. They're making almost as much on fulfillment as they are on the actual product. They're going to make $1.10 total profit per sale on that. So literally they're making 6 times, almost exactly, I guess, almost exactly 6 times the amount of money on one sale of the $40 product as they are on the $4 version, which is the 90% off. You would have to sell 6 of this product right here, this $4 product, the 90% off giveaway. You'd have to sell 6 of these to every one of this one right here to achieve the same effect, okay? So let that sink in for a minute, guys. Again, remember, the idea is, yes, we need velocity, but we need ultimately to make Amazon money. That is the most important thing to Amazon, is how profitable can they be and how much money can they make on that. So again, to me, I don't think you need to do giveaways. I really don't. I've never done them myself. I've never advocated for them. There are so many other ways, guys, that we can generate sales that you should not need to be doing giveaways. All right? So I hope that breaks it down a little bit more simply for you. Again, these are kind of the main things that I pay attention to. It doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. It's just, you know, guys, this is what's always worked for myself. It's always worked for many, many other people that I have worked with on this. So with that being said, guys, you know, there you go. We'll see you guys in the next one.